Hey everyone, happy Monday. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Caitlin McKegg. I am a real estate broker here in Phoenix, Arizona, and today I'm giving my Monday market update. Every Monday, I am here to give you an update on what's going on in the Phoenix real estate market if you're thinking about buying, selling, renting, or investing. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to me. My contact information is in the description below. All of this information I get from the Cromford report, which I am a subscriber to. They are amazing. They download all this information from the MLS and extrapolate it into awesome charts and graphs that I can then come here and share with you. So I have some trends I want to share with you today. Let's jump right in. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. Make sure you do that. Hit the thumbs up and the like button and the bell for notifications. And that's it. That's all I have for my spiel. So let's get going. So today I want to do something a little bit different. You will notice that I don't have my whiteboard. I am trying something a little more high tech. We're gonna do just a little screen recording here of my iPad so that you can see what I'm writing, and it's a little bit easier than the whiteboard. So giving this a try. So let's jump on in to my Monday market update. I want to talk about the difference between cash sales and finance sales in our market right now. I get a lot of questions about that, wondering how many cash buyers are out there, because it certainly seems like there have been a lot lately. So here we are. I got some news for you. So far in 2021, we have 26.2% of our sales have been cash buyers. That sounds like a lot, but I'll tell you, we actually had more cash buyers, and I'm looking at my notes over here, in the past. Looking at 2021, some months in 2021, we were up to 30% cash buyers, and I would say the highest was, looks like about 30% was the highest that we've had in the past. So 26.2% is high, but it's gone down. The lowest amount of cash buyers that we've had, as far as what I can see on this chart, is sitting around, hold on, it's very small. Let me just make sure I'm giving you the right info here. Sitting around 15.2% for cash buyers in our market. So, 26.2 is not that bad, although it does feel like there are a lot more cash buyers these days than there have been in the past. Now, let's talk about the breakout between who is buying these homes. So if you're selling your home right now, who do you think your buyer is going to be? Is it going to be an owner occupant? Is it going to be an investor? Where is this breakout in our market? So this is what we've got. Our largest number of home buyers in our market are owner occupants, and they're at 64% of sales right now. Okay, and then the second largest group that we have in our market currently is 19%, and those are investors. Now that is a larger number than we've had in the past. If we go back to the beginning of 2020, it looks like we were sitting at like 8% investors in the past, but now we're at 19%. So that has increased quite a bit since the pandemic started. We do have a lot of investors, and that also is one of the reasons why we have a lot of cash out there, because most investors are using cash if they can. Now, the third largest is 13%, and this is second home buyers. And that has definitely increased from the past. At the beginning of 2020, that was about 8% as well. So this has also increased quite a bit, second home buyers. And then our smallest number of buyers in this market at 4% are our iBuyers, or internet buyers. So that's going to be your open door offer pad, the things Zillow was doing in the past but no longer. That is a smaller section of our buyers in this market. So if you're selling your house, the likelihood of you getting a cash offer is pretty high, 26%, and you're also having a good chance of it either being an investor or an owner occupant. Those are some of the most popular buyers in our market right now. So now I want to jump into talking about the CMI, because I talk about this every week. And if you're new to my channel, The CMI is the Cromford Market Index, and they have determined this index as something that helps us find our supply and demand in the market and gives us an indication on where prices are going to go. Because if this index is above 110, it means we're in a seller's market and prices will continue to increase. If the CMI is below 90, it means we're in a buyer's market, and that's nothing we need to worry about right now. So right now our CMI this week is sitting at 455.0. And last week I think it was 459. So we've gone down a little bit. Still very much in a seller's market. If you remember, 110 is the kind of threshold of us getting into a seller's market. So 455, very much in a seller's market. Our demand index right now, so we can break these out by supply and demand. Demand is at 109.2. And so what that means is that we're 9% above normal, assuming that 100 is around that normal balanced range. So 9.2, that's gone down slightly. I think it was 110 last week, so about 10% above normal. So that's been going down pretty consistently week over week. A lot of that has to do with interest rate. At least that's my assumption. That makes sense with these rates continuing to go up and forecasting that they are only going to continue to go up. So affordability has gone down for buyers. If you were looking at a home even 6 months ago that you could afford, you may not be able to afford it now simply because of price increases and how high interest rates have gone. Now, if we look at the supply index, it is sitting this week at 24.0. And so that means that we're about 76% below normal for supply. And supply is the big issue. And I say this every week. Supply is the big issue in our market. We don't have enough homes on the market for people that want to buy them. And supply is sitting at 76% below normal. That's 76% less homes on the market than we should for a balanced market. And so that is really the issue that we have. This is why prices continue to increase. So supply remains low. It hasn't really changed much at all. So if you're a buyer out there right now, I'm sorry, it's not getting better for you, especially with interest rates increasing. And if you're a seller, it is a great time for you to sell your house. As I always say, right now you're in a seller's market, you have the upper hand on everything. You'll have multiple offers more than likely, lots of interest in your property. So if you're thinking about selling, now is a very good time. All right, so that's all I've got this week, you guys. I want to hear from you in the comments. How did this virtual whiteboard work? Did you like this better than my regular whiteboard? I got to get used to writing on this iPad here and get my handwriting under control. Speaking of selling your home, if you're just interested in what you could get for your home, check in the description below. I have a really cool tool that just gives you an instant home valuation. Or if you want more information, reach out to me. I can always prepare a CMA for you. As always, if you have any questions, reach out to me anytime, call, text, or email, or check that description to set up a time to chat. Thanks so much for supporting my channel or stopping by for the first time. I hope it was helpful. I'm Caitlin McKegg with the Desert Dreamers team at HomeSmart.